Well, it seems Monday morning is the time to come to Mole Valley. Let's head in. I've just been to Sainsbury's in Mole Valley. Sainsbury's, I got some mugs and some coffee because Hannah, bless her cotton socks, for Valentine's Day got me a kettle. Oh, I can have tea and coffee at the workshop. Can't wait. So it is Monday. Welcome back for another week of fun-filled things, stuff and things. I'm in a very good mood this morning. It's mine and Hannah's 5th anniversary, as you will have known from last Sunday. I had a message from Michael from GCS Machinery last night. He was saying thank you for the mention in my video, and we had a bit of a chat this morning. It was quite nice. Yeah, just sort of a bit of an inspirational sort of quote from him, saying failure is not an option. We need more people like that in the world, because everybody's a bit miserable at the moment. I can understand why, because life as we know it is terrible. But got to stay positive. Need to be positive in these times. Times of desperation. Stay positive. Stay happy. Be cheerful. Somebody commented on the last video saying that my cheerfulness and I think it was my demeanour was infectious. A lot of people think it's irritating. It's not, it's just I'm not miserable. So if you're feeling sad, if you're in despair, if you're worried, don't worry, you will be fine. Today is a new day. Grab it by the short and curlies and give it a jolly good talking to. Fight the good fight, as Daniel Ashfield would say. We are at the tip of the spear. We must win. So therefore we shall all go to war on whatever it is we're going to war with, whether it be cows, sheep, pigs, dogs, horses, tractors, spanners, cars, lorries. We're all winners. We will all get there. We can do it. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So go and do whatever it is that you're worried about doing. Just do it. You never know, it might work out well. Now my little pep talk's over. Let's get to the workshop. I have a customer coming in with a big shopping list. I like it when they come in with big shopping lists. And I need to finish my bench off. I started painting that yesterday on Sunday. You won't have seen that, but I'll show you that when I get there. And yeah, finish that off. Give the neighbour back his spray can that I used, and let's get on with the day. I'm feeling good today on a Monday, surprisingly. So a productive Monday morning is happening. I've cut the other steel to length. The bench is primed. Got my new kettle. Yeah, probably the next thing is to bring all the box down from on the container, cut those to length, and the spare one as well. Then I'll have to wait until the plates come in to drill out these, and the washers to come in to finish off the whatever that is, bale squeeze. But yeah, it's going well on a Monday. It's not Monday morning anymore. I've been in the zone. Yeah, very quarter lunchtime. Thought I was getting hungry. But yeah. So that's that in. I did get this a long time ago. I was going to build a trailer chassis out of it, but it's way too overkill for what I was going to do. So I think it's like 5 or 6 mil. Plenty big enough. 7.5 meters full length. There'll be about 2.3 meters is what I'm going for. So yeah, put you lot on the time lapse and get them cut. Now I just got a cut. It's probably about that much off that one. which is ideal because it was nearly at length. There's the other one stood over there. I've left the little bits that aren't painted on purpose because I'm going to weld the top on, and then the top will just be, you know, melt. I'm not going to paint that. Goodness me, it does get incredibly boring waiting for stuff and things to arrive from other people. So I've come home from a long hard day's work. Steak. Oh, look at that. A new thing of cider has just turned up on the table.
Ta-da!
Thank you very much, darling.
You're welcome.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Don't mind the cutting mat on the table. Hannah's taken up sewing as a hobby. Hannah's bag, complete with handle and zips. Hannah's little sewing machine. This is my hand. For scale,
It's fine.
it's the loudest thing known to man. But anyway, steak. It is Tuesday today. Hopefully today I'm getting a tyre for the rear discharge. Hopefully that's coming in because I'm going out rear discharging tomorrow actually. This afternoon I'm going to see Mr. Singh. He's got a job for me to do. I think that involves a silage trailer and wood chip. Will is on his way over for a cup of coffee. Not that that's important, but he is. And I need to pop to Small just get some more paint and get the 210 actually. So I should be going back to the other farm and getting the 210 because I still haven't got any tractors over here yet. It's a bit ridiculous. Hopefully everything eventually will all be here in one place. Would be nice. But yeah, that's the activities of today basically. I'm just waiting around for bits and pieces from people at the minute. And it does get rather boring waiting for people to get me things. So I didn't need to go to Smorages because I had a leftover can from when I did the bale squeeze. So I've just gone over the rough bits of that, so that once that's dry, I can put the top on. Well, actually no, once the top's dry, I'll bolt it to the wall, and then I've got to cut the top so it fits. Yeah, then put it on, try and drill the holes for vice, and then, you know, just weld it every now and again just to hold it on, put the wood in, and then it'll be done. So I've got the spreader on, and I'm on my way back to South Malton now. Then I'll head off to do the wood chip. Annoyingly, my dump trailer has a puncture in it, so I'll either have to get another wheel for that or something. I don't know, work that out at some point. Some machine that. Christ! I'm getting peppered with wood chip. He's got wood. I definitely got wood. I don't know anything about this machine other than it's really big, it's really loud, and I want one. Look at it! Ground's shaking underneath me. I don't actually know where I'm tipping it yet, but we're at UK Hardwoods. All this stuff is the leftovers from when they're planking up hardwood, basically, I think. And I'm fairly sure they chuck it in their biomass boiler. I guess, I don't really know. I only saw one person when I came in and they said off you go, and well, yeah. The size of that bugger there. Well, the novelty of the big chippy machine did wear off after a while. I did get quite bored waiting. And then to finish off, he's just got a couple stillages that they brought down while he was chipping the other stuff. And then, yeah, and then we'll head back and that'll be that for today, I reckon. Well, it'll be it for here today anyway. I don't know if I've got anything else to do. Alan did say I might have to go and sweep a road somewhere. But I don't know, it depends if they're finished with the handle here or not. The other thing Mr. Singh reminded me of last night when he rang me, he was ever so disappointed when I didn't mention that he was nearly potentially my first customer. He came in with an oil pipe off his tree shear, I think it was. He wanted mending. But unfortunately I couldn't find the dies for the crimper at the time. I did say to him when he got there, I said, well, as soon as you leave, I'll find them. So obviously left and I found them. But no, yeah, Mr. Singh was nearly my first customer of the South Moulton branch. Or the only branch, but yeah, sorry Alan. Oh, so it's Wednesday morning and it's a wet one this morning, so which means we won't be going spreading. Yeah, won't be going spreading today. It's a bit of a shame, but what can you do? I was in here last night and I was just making a start on putting the anchor bolts in. So I'll finish off doing those today. Hopefully get the top on and welded in, which is why I've left this like this. So I'm not welding through paint basically. I was the first one in the this bit we're in this morning, and some chap was just about to go to James Price Tractors and he said, oh, how are you getting on with your bench? I'd never seen him before, but he was saying, oh, I think I can't remember who he said it was, whether it's brother-in-law or something, used to have this unit, he either used to have it or used to work for the people that had this, because I think it was T.H. White Scaffolding Company, and he says, oh, it's a lot bigger without all the racking in there. So I imagine it was quite big when I moved in, but now it's full up with crap. But anyway, that there used to be a doorway into offices behind, but I don't know if, because there's a bloke above here that does condiments, I don't know whether he's still in there or not. I've not seen him, nobody's seen him in ages. all his stuff's still around there. But yeah, it'd be good to know if there's someone to put a toilet in it, because at the minute I've either got to be in the hedge or go next door. But it would be good to get some sort of toilet in it. Annoyingly, all their toilets would be that end, and my mezzanine's going there. So I might have to have a little potty on a perch over there somewhere. But anyway, let's actually get on and do something. Boil the kettle and have a coffee. Now I can think about stuff. Ta-da! There. That ain't going anywhere. That's right, I should weld those together along that line. And then tack weld underneath. And that is done. I would have, well, I did film a couple of times, as you'll probably see throughout me talking. I put the wood in probably 3 or 4 times. Because I've bolted it to the wall, it's slightly curved on the wall. So there's a couple places where it didn't quite fit right, so I had to take it out and grind it and then put it back in, see if it fit, take it out. As I was saying before my battery rudely died on me, wood is in and it is now done. Light is on, read right through to the bottom. What I was thinking, well there's the join. What I was thinking was putting a little shelf up here for bits and pieces. So that is the bench done now, which is mint, and all the little plates have now arrived as well. So that effectively is a mock-up, just a lot shorter version of what the mezz legs are going to look like. So it'll be next job, probably weld those on. So this is my proposed method of getting those end caps on square, is to lie on the bench 2 bits of 25 by 25, because these are 300 wide I believe by 150. So that's where that one comes in. That one holding the end plates square to the table, and then I can just use my square for this one. Hopefully that'll work. We'll do that 8 times. It's going to be a bit confusing on the 100 by 100, but I'm sure that'll be fine. We'll get on and do that. Slightly smaller holes in the top plates. I think this end is the factory cut, so that should be fairly square, that one. And fully weld them 6 more times. That's 3 of them done. I've got to be a little bit careful because I've got no 16 amp plugs at the minute in here, so I'm welding quite thick steel on still a 13 amp plug. I've blown one fuse already, but that's that done. I have got the other one, but I'm just going to wait for everything to cool down a bit, do that tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get those painted. Then I've got to leave one plate separate, and then I'm going to get the I-beams in and mark and drill those. Yeah, and then go from there really. So yeah, that'll be it for Wednesday, I think it is. So yeah, I am going home for my dinner. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. There was a load of crows in here, but they seem to have disappeared, which is good. They can stay out. What's on this morning? I don't know, I'm a bit confused this morning. Not quite woken up yet. I think what I'm going to do is get a load of paint, wire wheel off those legs, weld the last one, get the RSJs in, drill the holes, and then I don't really know. Would be nice to get some timber floor joists or purlins, but it's the end of the month and I have absolutely no money at the moment. I'm sure that's a problem for everyone. So yeah, sort of that's a bit on hold at the moment until I find some funds. What I might do is start putting a load of stuff under the bench. I've put a few things under there, but not a lot yet. Just to have a bit of a tidy up of this bit, so then I can possibly put the welding bench in there. I'm gonna have a coffee. Oh, good lord. So I've wire wheeled those off. Wire wheel on the grinder. And I've also some incredibly old John Deere paint. Now I don't know. That's primer. I don't know whether that's going to be good enough or not. It would be nice to get some red oxide, but I'm trying to use up what I've got. So I'll see how I get on with that stuff. It's only painting the legs, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we'll see how we get on with that. And also, made a start drilling the holes for the plates. Thought, well, hang on a minute. If I paint the legs first, they might be dry-ish. By the time I want to put them up, I'll put a top coat on them. So, don't know. I will need some more John Deere green paint. Yes, I'll see how I get on with this really old paint. See how that goes. Okay, maybe not. I can see a theme emerging here. I'll give it a stir, see what happens. I've done one. I'm going to see what it comes out like, but it's not exactly a great finish. I've done one. What I'll do is I'll just wait and see if it dries off, grows legs, mutates, or whatever. But I don't think it's going to be any good. I think I'll just have to go and get some red oxide. It's very old paint, that. But anyway, I've got somebody coming in a minute that wants a little rack thing put on the front of their quad bike. So yeah, I might do something like that, I don't know. But yeah, it's ridiculous paint, that is. Good morning. Friday morning. I think I'm the first on the estate at the minute because it's, I think it's just gone 8 o'clock, something like that. Anyway, they're dry, so they'll get coated with John Deere green. I have got, mate, I was on about yesterday with his quad. He's coming, should be here any minute now because he's got to be somewhere early this morning. Yeah, 5 minutes will be here. Got his quad, we're putting a rack on it. Where's my whiteboard? So his idea, this is what he drew me. So you'll have your little rack there, and then that'll be a bar, and this will go right the way across, so it'll be the same width as the quad on the front. These will be like the little pots on the bolt racking, and that'll sit in there. That there will be a bolt that sticks up, because when they go around the field soil sampling, they've got a little sampling gun. They'll take the sample and then hook it over the bolt, pull it back, it will push the soil off into the pot. So it's very windy this morning, so yeah, they'll basically they haven't got to faff about putting it in bags and this, that, and the other. You can just sit on his quad, take it off and do it like that. So yeah, and then it won't get contaminated either, because apparently you're not supposed to touch a soil sample with your hands. So if you've got the little pots, you can take it out of the frame and then tip it into a bag or whatever. So yeah, that's what they want to do with that. So the quad is in. This is roughly what we're going for. What my proposed idea is to have these two bars like this, so they're tipped forward slightly, because these will be the tubs that go on it. They'll be joined together by a bit of this box across here, and then strapped on with just normal tube clamps with the rubber bits on. There'll be another bar going across here, across the back there, and then this top one, you know, I was saying about the bolts stick up, that'll stick up like that. So then they just run the core sampler across that and it drops straight into the pot. The customer did say just have a little top bar, this top bar with the bolts on it, just sat like that. But the problem with that is this. Yes, it's going to be covering the headlight, but there's not really much I can do about that. It does have front lights. My proposed idea for this is to have it on a hinge, because otherwise you can't get these pots out, and like they've had before, they just fly off in the wind. So if I put this on a little hinge, you can get the pots out easy enough to take your sample out, and it's all held in. It will be held in tighter as well, because I could do it so off the end you could have something go from there to there, like just a bit of flat plate. If you welded a bolt in each end, just slot a bit of flat plate over there and then tighten it down. That's my idea. He wants it done today, so you lot might not see much, but I'll do my best. So this is what I've got so far. I think it looks quite smart. You could even have a little nameplate along the front there. But no, they sit in there just perfectly. And then what my plan now is to maybe have a plate on the end of there, or stick a bolt in the end. Can you see that? Stick a bolt in the end of there, and then have a plate going across to another bit of box going right along the front, and then a sort of a hinge. We'll have to find some sort of way to latch it on. I'll have to do that. No, I'll find something to do. And then I thought mounting it to the frame, what I thought would look really nice would have been these hydraulic pipe clamps. But I've only got 3, which is very annoying. So what I think it's going to have to be is P-clamps. To be fair, these will probably be better because they're a bit more flexible in size, and they'll just go around the frame to hold it on. Quite pleased with that so far. I'll probably cut these down a little bit, and then that one will get cut flush with the end, and then here as well. It's just because I've not got anything solid to clamp to, I'm having to sort of hold it and then weld it, so it's a little bit difficult, but I'm getting there. Right, that is where I'm to at the minute. So this will hinge up like that, and then I have 2 of these, which I'll weld a bolt or something on there to just strap that down. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking so far, because then at this point you can almost flip the quad and nothing will come out. Cool. Right, so it's Saturday afternoon. That's finished and the paint is drying. The other bit is over there. I was going to paint those green, but I've sort of run out of time. Had somebody come in, they wanted a load of hydraulic pipes doing, so I did those. But I think that will be it for this week. So I should probably see you again Monday. I hope you've enjoyed your week and your Saturday. And see you next Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.